Hello, this is Gina Jones, and this is my report speech. It's on a subculture, and my subculture is emergency personnel. I categorize myself in the subculture of emergency personnel because most of the friends that I hang out with are the people that I work with, and as you might have remembered in the first speech, that I'm a paramedic, and I work on the ambulance at EMS, and I also work in dispatch. I also work in the ER whenever I have time. We are a distinct group of people because we have our own language. We tend to speak in medical terms, acronyms, and 10 codes. For example, if we're being sent to a wreck where someone was thrown from the vehicle, they have road rash, and they have a broken leg, we would say that we're going 1018, which is lights and sirens, to an MVC, motor vehicle crash, for a person who was ejected, and they have multiple abrasions all over their body as well as a fractured leg. Also, due to the MOI, or mechanism of injury, the person would be a trauma alert to go to the closest ER. The people in EMS are more like my family. We're very, very protective of each other. We can talk about each other, but no outsiders can talk about us. You just can't. Even the black sheep, we can talk about them, but no one else can, because we'll even defend them. We argue, fuss, fight, talk about each other behind our backs. But when it comes down to it, we're there backing each other up, whether it's on a call or in Dad's office, aka supervisor's office. We are also very, very superstitious. There are certain words and phrases at EMS and even in the ER that you can absolutely not say. The one word that is the most cursed that you can never, ever, ever say is, I can't say it. Okay, I'll say it. Quiet. Okay, there, I said it. And you can't say the phrase, man, it sure is quiet. Because then you'll get evil looks from across the room. You may even get something thrown at you. But one thing is for certain, you will definitely get busy. It won't be quiet for long. May not be immediately. Could probably be when you're eating your lunch or dinner. But it will happen. Now, there are ways that you can ask us if we're busy without using the Q word. For example, you can say, have you guys been busy today? That's okay. Now, there's actually a set of rules written by EMS personnel in the past, and I'll give you a few of them. But please, please, don't judge us for our sick sense of humor and the way that we actually look at things. If you see what we see, you have to have a way to desensitize yourself just enough to not bring it home with you. Okay, rule number 1. Never talk about a call that you haven't had in a long time, because Murphy's Law will sure give you what you just asked for. Rule number 2. Never call anyone in respiratory distress a Smurf. They don't like that. Rule number 3 is the paramedical theory of weight. The weight of the patient that you're about to transport increases by the number of floors that you have to carry them up or down. Number 4. If you're responding to a motor vehicle crash after midnight and there is no one on scene who is drunk, we'll keep looking because someone is still missing. Rule number 5. If there is an injury or if there's an injury or the sight of something that just makes you nauseous, cover it immediately with 4x4s and Curlex. Rule number 6. Never refer to someone who has just passed away deader than a cold mackerel. Just don't. Okay, and this next one is for non-medical personnel. Please, it's a biggie. Do not ever refer to us as ambulance drivers. No, please don't. Yes, we do drive the ambulance. However, that's just a small part of our job. It's kind of like calling a nurse a butt wiper. They don't like that either. Even though the rules that I just told you are funny, which they were meant to be, we do take our job very seriously. The satisfaction that we get after waking a patient up when their blood sugar has dropped too low, reversing a narcotic overdose, delivering a baby, or even helping an elderly person get up. That's rewarding. Even some of the intoxicated patients have a special place with us. Every call is unique. You can never, ever predict what's going to happen on a call. Our job is definitely not the typical sitting behind the desk and talking on the phone job. Even in dispatch, It's extremely unpredictable. When 911 calls and you want to answer the phone, instead you just want to hear this. You just want to play this for them.
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
Yes, we would love to play that. However, we can't. It's very unpredictable. If the caller's frantic and we send them 1018 license sirens, well, and you get there and the blood that they said is everywhere all over the house is from a small laceration on their foot, well, you have to go by what the caller tells you. It can also be reversed because the caller can be very calm and you get there and the patient is dying. It's very, very unpredictable. It's not average, and that's what we love about it. Not all people are cut out for our subculture. We're adrenaline junkies. We're unique. We are a family. We always try to make outsiders and students and visitors who come talk to us feel welcome in our environment. But you kind of have to be one of us to totally understand us. There are similar subcultures to ours: police, fire, military. We all get along great on a call or in a party. We're pretty good. This subculture is very special to me. It's a really big part of me, and it's really who I am as a person. We may have a sick, distorted sense of humor in the way that we look at things, but as I mentioned before, we're a family, and I guess you could say a family of misfits. But I am proud to be in this family, or subculture, as you call it, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. Thank you.